Alright, this is Nicho of Nicho Sports, and welcome to another video. We're going to get straight into it in a sec, but first a disclaimer, because the first time I put this video up it was age rated by YouTube and essentially buried by the algorithm. This video is not meant to glorify or glamorise or condone violence in any way, shape or form. It is a collection of the times that Roy Keane went too far and crossed the line from being a very determined competitor to being bang out of order in a lot of these, except for the prawn sandwiches, which is just funny. It's definitely not meant to encourage the same kind of behaviour in anyone else, and in fact should serve as a warning about what not to do on a football pitch, or any pitch. Everything shown here was done in the context of professional sport. Cheers. Ridiculous. So number 10 is the Shearer versus Keane throw-in debacle. I'm sure the Geordies would say that Shearer absolutely done Keane out here. I think even most die-hard United fans would probably fail to argue with that. But he did look like he was going to kill him afterwards. But Shearer, to be fair to him, just sort of stood there. Some people say he was bricking it, some people say he was alright. I'll let you decide.
Manchester United going down with the wrong sort of fight. I don't know why, but Keane threw the ball at Shearer. That started it. And he goes off once more with head bowed, one hopes in shame.
At number 9 we've got Roy Keane versus his old Ireland teammate, Jason McAteer, who I think he'd already had a go at in his book, and it was pretty obvious he probably disliked him, and he did leave a bit on McAteer here. Probably not enough, well, it probably was enough to get sent off, but yeah, a bit of a silly one.
Some people come to Old Trafford, I don't think they can spell football, never mind understand it, so at the end of the day, they need to get behind the team. And as I said, away from home, our fans are fantastic. I'd call it hardcore fans, but at home, you know, they have their few drinks and probably their prawn sandwiches, and they don't realise what's going on out in the pitch, and it's out of order, you know.
At 7, we've got a really bad challenge on Gus Poyet, and like I said at the start, we're not saying anyone should do this. If someone tackled me like this, I wouldn't be very, very happy, even at the rubbish standard that I used to play at. At number 6, you can either say he boots him or he's just very late. Either way, it's a late tackle and at least a yellow. Playing for Ireland, obviously against Russia. Number 5, the current England manager getting involved with a bit of a spicy challenge with Roy Keane. Roy Keane taking exception to it. I think Southgate kind of failed on the full-blooded tackle because Keane still stood up and then makes his displeasure known. Again, not condoning violence, don't do this, but like I say, this is where Keane crossed the line a few times. Obviously he was a bit unhappy about the extent of the challenge, but you can't do what he did, and I think it was one of the many times Ellery sent him off.
To set the right example, and in the heat of the battle, Crystal Palace seeing the semi-final ebbing away. Roy Keane, for whom every contest is a cup tie, but he's off. Keane is sent off. What's going to happen for Patterson here?
It was just a little sort of reaction, almost petulant reaction, and the man's gone down and he's been sent off for it.
I've been frustrated for many years now regarding with the Irish setup. I made a few points over there and a lot of people weren't happy with that, and ended up with an argument with the manager because I think the buck stops with the manager. I think it's his job to make sure things are right for the team, and it wasn't, and I said it, and there you have it. I'm in Portugal on my holidays. I couldn't believe we went to Saipan to train when the island doesn't have a football pitch. You tell me, what are we doing in Saipan without a football pitch? I know it was 2 weeks before the tournament, it was a time of relaxation, but barring injury, you need to train on a secure training ground. And of course, the first 1 or 2 days we picked up 1 or 2 injuries. It's as simple as that. The evidence is there. the Wednesday I spoke to two press lads who I have a bit of time for, two decent riders, I think, Tom Humphreys and Paul Kimmage. And I made my point to him that, you know, I was disappointed with certain things. And Thursday morning there was an interview gone in the Times, which I'd read myself, and it was fine. And Thursday night there was a meeting organised. And as soon as the meeting was called, Mick said, "Oh, certain people aren't happy with things," and I says, you know, I'm not. Which I told him the other night in a private meeting anyway. And I said to him at the time, "Oh, why can't we do this in private?" He says, "Well, you've made it public by your..." And he pulled out an interview from his back pocket, as if maybe to catch me off guard. And I said, "I've already read it, and I stand by what I say." It's one or two players sitting in a press conference saying, "Oh, we couldn't believe it," and these lads, you know, muppets. It's the only way I can describe them. To sit there and to say what they said about me, hypocrites, you know, these lads. Cowards. Cowards sums them up, and I mean that. I will not go back on that.
2 needs no introduction from me. Vieira versus Keane in the tunnel.
See up there. Come on, every weekend. Come on, you're a nice guy. Come on.
Number 1, you saw it coming, the Haaland interview.
To their ground and they're standing still.
Right, thanks for watching. I'll do the YouTube usual spiel now. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or don't if you don't want to. I don't mind. But yeah, thanks for your time on these top 10. Bye.
On shields, yeah, shimmering light. It fades to black as day turns to night.